Welcome to Earth Curiosities. Our planet is full of quiet mysteries, places that have existed for millions of years, landscapes that change slowly, almost silently. Here we explore these hidden wonders. If you enjoy calm and thoughtful stories about the Earth, you can subscribe and continue exploring with us. The stories are simple, peaceful, easy to follow. Take your time, relax, and let us begin. In the heart of the Swiss Alps lies a curious lake. Each year, this lake disappears. It is called Lake Gletsch. During the warm months, it is a beautiful sight. The water is clear and blue, reflecting the sky above. Trees surround the lake, and mountains rise high in the background. This place feels peaceful, almost magical. But as autumn arrives, the lake begins to shrink. Slowly, the water level drops. By winter, the lake is gone. It looks like a dry field, empty and quiet. People who visit are surprised. They know the lake is here, but now it is just a memory. Where does the water go? The answer lies beneath the surface. Lake Gletsch sits on top of a glacier. In summer, the glacier melts. The water flows into the lake, filling it with life. But when winter comes, the glacier freezes again. The water that once filled the lake flows back into the ground. It disappears into cracks and crevices. This cycle is natural but fascinating. Each year, the lake tells a story of change. The glacier is a living thing, always moving and shifting. It grows and shrinks with the seasons. The lake's disappearance is part of this dance. In the spring, as the days grow warmer, the glacier begins to melt again. The snow and ice turn into water. Slowly, the lake fills up once more. It is a gentle process, like breathing. First, small pools form, then they join together. The water flows until the lake is full again. People come to see this wonder. They watch as the lake returns to life. The sound of water fills the air. Birds sing in the trees, and life returns to the shores. Children splash in the water, laughing and playing. It is a time of joy and celebration. As summer approaches, the lake is at its peak. It shines under the sun. Visitors swim and enjoy picnics by the water. The beauty of Lake Gletsch brings people together. Families take pictures. Friends share stories. Each moment feels special. But soon, the warm days fade. The leaves turn golden and red. The lake begins its slow retreat once more. The excitement of summer gives way to the calm of autumn. The water level drops, and the first signs of change appear. The cycle continues, as it has for many years. Scientists study this lake and its glacier. They want to understand the effects of climate change. As temperatures rise, glaciers around the world melt faster. This affects lakes like Gletsch. Researchers wonder how long this lake will last. Will it always disappear, or will it change forever? The story of Lake Gletsch is one of nature's wonders. It is a reminder of the beauty and fragility of our world. Each year it captivates those who witness its transformation. The lake, with its disappearing act, leaves a lasting impression. It teaches us about the cycles of life and the power of nature. Each disappearance brings curiosity. Each return brings hope. The lake stands as a symbol of change, waiting for the next season to begin anew. As winter settles over the Swiss Alps, the landscape transforms. Snow blankets the mountains, creating a quiet, white world. The air is crisp and cold. In this stillness, Lake Gletsch lies hidden beneath a thick layer of ice. The surface glistens, reflecting the pale winter sun. But beneath this icy cover, the cycle continues. The glacier remains active, even in the cold. It shifts slowly, carving the earth beneath it. The pressure builds within the ice, pushing water into the ground. This hidden movement is like a secret dance, unseen but vital. The glacier breathes, expanding and contracting, never truly at rest. As the weeks pass, the days grow longer. The sun begins to warm the frozen landscape. The ice starts to melt, and the first signs of spring appear. Water trickles down the mountainsides, finding its way back to the lake. It flows gently at first, like a soft whisper. This is the beginning of a new cycle. With the arrival of spring, life reawakens. The snow melts away, revealing the earth beneath. The trees, once bare, begin to bloom. Bright green leaves emerge, and flowers push through the soil. The sounds of nature return. Birds chirp and sing, welcoming the warmth. The world grows vibrant once more. As the water flows into Lake Gletsch, it brings with it stories from the mountains. Each drop carries minerals and nutrients, feeding the land around it. This process is a gift from the glacier, a cycle of giving and receiving. The lake swells with life, slowly filling to its brim.
People come to experience this transformation.
They hike through the mountains, eager to witness the lake's return. The air is filled with excitement and wonder. Families set up picnics, and friends gather by the shore. The first warm days bring smiles and laughter. The lake becomes a place of joy once again. As the lake fills, it attracts more wildlife. Fish swim in its clear waters, insects buzz around, and frogs jump along the edges. Each creature plays its part in this delicate ecosystem. The lake is not just a body of water, it is a thriving habitat. It supports life and connects the different parts of nature.
People often pause to take in the beauty. They admire the colors of the water and the reflections of the mountains. The lake seems to sparkle under the sun, inviting all to enjoy its presence. There is a sense of peace here, a calm that washes over visitors. Yet the beauty of Lake Gletsch is not just in its appearance. It holds a deeper story. It reminds us of the power of nature and its ability to adapt. Each year, the lake disappears and reappears, showing resilience in the face of change. It teaches patience and understanding. As summer approaches, the lake reaches its fullest state. The warmth of the sun encourages more visitors. They swim, fish, and explore. The lake becomes a hub of activity, buzzing with life. Each moment feels connected to the last, creating a tapestry of experiences. But the cycle is never far from view. As summer begins to fade, the first signs of autumn emerge. The leaves turn bright colors, and the air grows cooler. The lake, once a lively gathering place, prepares for its quiet time ahead. The transformation is beautiful, yet bittersweet. It reminds everyone that change is constant, a part of life itself. Lake Gletsch continues to enchant those who witness its journey. The stories it tells are woven into the fabric of the mountains. Each year, it invites curiosity and reflection. The lake remains a symbol of nature's wonder, waiting for the next chapter to unfold. As autumn deepens, the transformation of Lake Gletsch becomes more pronounced. The vibrant greens of summer fade into warm oranges and deep reds. The trees, once full of life, now stand like silent witnesses to the changing season. Each leaf that falls carries a memory of summer's joy. The air turns crisp, and the days grow shorter. Mornings are often shrouded in mist, creating an enchanting atmosphere. The lake, still beautiful, begins to lose its sparkle. The water level drops gradually. Small rocks and pebbles emerge, creating little islands where fish once swam freely. Visitors notice the change. They come dressed in warm coats, their breath visible in the cool air. Some walk along the shores, searching for signs of life. The laughter of children is softer now, blending with the rustling leaves. Families take pictures, capturing the last moments of summer's beauty. As the sun sets earlier, the landscape takes on a different mood. Shadows lengthen across the water. The lake reflects the fiery colors of the sky, creating a stunning display. It is a reminder of the beauty that comes with change. This fleeting moment draws people in, making them pause and appreciate the scene before them. With each passing day, the water retreats further. The lake, once full and alive, transforms into a series of shallow pools. Life begins to slow down. The fish hide in deeper waters, waiting for the return of warmth. The frogs, too, seek shelter, finding comfort in the mud along the edges. Meanwhile, the glacier continues its slow dance beneath the surface. It remains a powerful force even as the lake fades. The ice holds secrets, waiting to be released when spring arrives. The cycle of melting and freezing is not just about water. It is about life, resilience, and the natural rhythm of the earth. As winter approaches, the first snowflakes begin to fall. They land gently on the ground, covering the landscape in a soft white blanket. The lake, now almost empty, lies quiet and still. The world feels different, almost magical. The sounds of nature soften, creating a serene silence. People who visit in winter find a different kind of beauty. The mountains, cloaked in snow, stand majestically against the clear blue sky. The icy surface of the lake glimmers in the sunlight, like a hidden treasure. It is a place of calm, inviting reflection and peace. This stillness is important. It allows the earth to rest. The glacier, beneath its icy cover, continues to shape the land. The weight of the snow presses down, creating a moment of pause. Nature takes a breath, preparing for the next cycle. As the cold months pass, the landscape changes. The ice thickens, and the world grows quieter. The lake may seem forgotten, but beneath the surface, life waits.
It is a time of dormancy, but not of loss. The glacier holds the promise of spring, a reminder of what is to come. When the first signs of warmth return, the lake will awaken once more. Water will flow back, filling the empty spaces. The cycle of life will begin again. For now, the quiet of winter holds its own beauty. It invites those who wander here to observe and reflect. The story of Lake Gletsch continues, waiting patiently for the next chapter. As winter deepens, the Swiss Alps become a frozen wonderland. The landscape transforms under a thick layer of snow. Trees wear white coats, their branches heavy with ice. The air is sharp and clear. Each breath feels invigorating, full of the crispness of the season. Lake Gletsch, now hidden beneath its icy shell, lies in a deep slumber. The surface remains smooth, like a giant mirror reflecting the world above. But what lies beneath? The glacier, a powerful force, continues its slow but steady movement. It stretches and shifts, creating pressure within the ice. This hidden activity is crucial. It shapes the land and prepares for the return of spring. The glacier holds water, waiting patiently until the warmth arrives. As the days grow longer, the sun begins its gentle work. The ice slowly starts to melt, revealing the lake beneath. In early spring, the first hints of change appear. Tiny streams of water trickle down the mountainsides. They weave through the rocks and snow, gathering strength. This water flows towards Lake Gletsch, eager to fill the empty spaces left behind. It is a quiet process, yet full of energy. The lake waits, ready to welcome back the water. As the days grow warmer, the ice thins. Sunlight dances on the surface, creating patterns that change with the light. The world feels alive again. Soon, the lake begins to fill, slowly at first. Small pools form, merging into one. Each drop of water carries stories from the mountains, rich with minerals and life. The lake swells with anticipation, preparing for a new season. People return to witness this transformation. They hike through the snowy trails, eager to see the awakening of Lake Gletsch. The air is filled with laughter and excitement. Families gather, sharing moments of joy as they watch nature's magic unfold. The sounds of water grow louder. The gentle rush of melting snow fills the air. It is a soothing sound, like a soft melody. With each passing day, the lake grows larger. Fish begin to swim once more, darting through the clear waters. Frogs emerge from their hiding spots, adding life along the edges. Nature's cycle continues. The lake becomes a thriving habitat, supporting a variety of wildlife. Birds return to the trees, singing sweet songs that echo across the water. The atmosphere buzzes with energy, filled with the promise of summer. As the lake reaches its fullest state, it sparkles under the sun. Visitors bask in its beauty, enjoying picnics and swimming. The warmth invites them to connect with nature. Each moment spent by the lake feels precious, a reminder of the joy that comes with life. But as summer progresses, the days also begin to change. The sun sets a little earlier. The air cools as autumn approaches. The lake, vibrant and alive, prepares for its next transformation. With each passing day, the colors of the trees shift. Green leaves turn to shades of gold and red, creating a stunning backdrop. The water starts to recede, revealing the land beneath. The joyful energy of summer fades into a quieter rhythm. As the lake shrinks, the landscape shifts once more. Rocks and pebbles emerge from the depths, creating new shapes along the shore. The fish find deeper waters, seeking refuge as the lake recedes. The gentle sound of water becomes softer. Visitors begin to notice the change. They come dressed for cooler weather, their breath visible in the crisp air. The laughter of children is softer now, as they explore the changing environment. Families capture the last moments of summer's beauty, knowing soon the lake will be hidden once again. The transformation is bittersweet. The vibrant life of summer gives way to the stillness of autumn. Yet, within this cycle lies a deeper understanding. The lake does not truly disappear. It merely transforms, as all things in nature do. The landscape continues to shift, echoing the changing seasons. As autumn deepens, Lake Gletsch becomes a quiet reflection of the world around it. The once vibrant colors of summer fade, replaced by softer, muted tones. Each day brings new shades, painting a picture of transition. The trees, now bare, stand tall and strong against the chilly winds. Their branches, once full of life, seem to reach out, almost yearning for warmth. The lake's edge, where families once played, is now lined with rocks and twigs. The water, retreating, reveals the earth beneath. It is a reminder of the cycle that governs this place. As the temperatures drop, the sun hangs lower in the sky. The golden light of autumn casts long shadows across the lake. Visitors come, drawn to the beauty of this quiet time. They stroll along the shore, their footsteps crunching on the fallen leaves. There is a stillness in the air, a calm that invites contemplation. The sound of water is softer now, a gentle trickle rather than a rush. Small streams weave through the landscape, remnants of the lake's former glory. They flow slowly, finding their way back to the ground, nourishing the soil as they go. This hidden movement is vital for the ecosystem. Wildlife adapts to the changing conditions. Birds begin to gather in flocks, preparing for their long journey south. They fill the air with their calls, a chorus of life before the silence of winter. The frogs, too, sense the shift. They find shelter in the mud, waiting for the warmth to return. As the first frost arrives, the world transforms once again. The lake, now nearly empty, lies under a thin layer of ice. The surface glistens in the cold morning light, creating a magical scene. The stillness is profound. Time seems to pause, allowing nature to rest. In this quiet, the glacier beneath the lake continues its slow work. It carves the land, shaping the future. The pressure builds, and the ice expands. This hidden motion is crucial, preparing for the next cycle of melting and filling. Winter envelops the landscape. Snow blankets the ground, muffling sounds and creating a serene atmosphere. The cold air is sharp and invigorating, a reminder of the season's power. Visitors come to see the beauty of the frozen world. They marvel at the mountains, now majestic and white, standing guard over the lake. The lake lies beneath the ice, waiting patiently. It is a time of dormancy, but not of emptiness. The glacier holds the promise of spring, a reminder that life will return. As the days pass, the sun's warmth gradually begins to penetrate. The ice thins, and the first hints of spring appear. Water trickles down the mountainsides, finding its way back to the lake. Each droplet carries the promise of new life, creating a soft symphony as it flows. Soon, the lake will awaken. The ice will melt, revealing the clear waters once more. The cycle of nature will continue, a testament to resilience and renewal. Each year, Lake Gletsch tells a story of transformation, inviting all who witness it to reflect on the beauty of change. This dance of seasons is a reminder of the world's delicate balance. The lake's disappearance and return are not just events, they are part of a larger rhythm. With each cycle, life adapts, finding ways to thrive. As the last remnants of winter fade, the anticipation grows. Nature prepares for the vibrant days of summer, where life will flourish once again. The story of Lake Gletsch is far from over. It is a journey, a testament to the enduring power of nature. Each year, it captures the hearts of those who come to see its transformation. As the first days of spring unfold, the landscape around Lake Gletsch begins to change once more. The crisp air, still holding traces of winter's chill, carries the promise of warmth. Sunlight spills over the mountains, melting the last remnants of snow. The world awakens slowly, as if stretching after a long rest. With each passing day, the ice covering the lake grows thinner. The surface, once solid and reflective, starts to reveal the dark waters beneath. This transformation is subtle yet powerful. It is a reminder of nature's cycles, where life pauses only to return with renewed energy. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, the glacier begins to melt. Water seeps from the ice, trickling down the mountainsides like a gentle stream. It finds its way to the lake, bringing life back to the once empty basin. The sound of flowing water fills the air, a soothing melody that signals the return of spring. Small pools form at the edges of the lake, where the sun's warmth first touches the earth. In these shallow waters, tadpoles begin their journey, their tiny bodies wriggling in the soft mud. The lake, though still low, now holds the promise of life. Each drop that flows into it carries nutrients from the melting glacier, enriching the ecosystem surrounding it. Birds return, filling the air with their songs. They nest in the trees, building homes for their young. The once quiet shores of Lake Gletsch become lively with their chatter. The scent of fresh earth and blooming flowers fills the air, creating a vibrant atmosphere. Nature awakens, and with it, the lake begins to transform. The water level rises slowly, filling the lake with each passing hour. The once barren landscape starts to green as grass and wildflowers push through the soil. Their colors are bright against the dark earth, a joyful contrast to the lingering winter. This new life attracts butterflies and bees buzzing around, eager to collect nectar from the blooming flowers. Families return to the lake, drawn by the beauty of spring. They walk along the shore, their laughter mingling with the sounds of nature. Children splash in the shallow water, their joy infectious. The lake, once a memory of summer, becomes a playground filled with life and laughter. As the days grow warmer, the lake swells with water. Fish return to the depths, darting through the clear blue. They swim freely, exploring their home as the lake fills. The ecosystem begins to thrive, returning to its vibrant state. The gentle flow of water brings life to every corner, creating a delicate balance. Yet there is a stillness amid this chaos of renewal. The glacier, hidden beneath its blanket of ice, continues its slow dance. It carves the landscape, shaping the future of Lake Gletsch. This hidden movement is the heartbeat of the mountain, a vital force that sustains the lake and the life it supports. As spring deepens, the first hints of summer emerge. The sun shines brighter, casting warm rays across the lake. The water sparkles, inviting visitors to take a dip. The once cool air becomes warm and inviting. It is a time of celebration, as nature bursts forth in all its glory. But with summer's arrival, the cycle is far from complete. Each day, the glacier continues to melt, feeding the lake and its surroundings. Yet as temperatures rise, the balance of this delicate ecosystem is tested. The water that fills Lake Gletsch is precious, and its fate hangs in the balance. In this moment of beauty, there is an underlying tension. The glacier, a powerful force, slowly reveals its secrets. As it melts, it transforms the landscape. This gentle yet unstoppable movement shapes the lake and the world around it. The story of Lake Gletsch is one of resilience, a testament to nature's ability to adapt. As summer unfolds, the lake becomes a hub of activity. The warm sun invites visitors to enjoy its beauty. Families set up picnics on the grassy banks. Friends gather to share stories and laughter. The water sparkles under the sun, reflecting shades of blue and green. It is a lively scene, full of joy. But beneath the surface, the glacier continues its slow retreat. Each day the sun's rays warm the ice, causing it to melt. This process is quiet, but powerful. The glacier feeds the lake, providing the water that brings life to this area. As the days pass, the lake reaches its fullest state. Fish swim freely, darting through the clear water. Frogs leap along the edges, enjoying the warmth. Insects buzz above the surface, adding to the symphony of life. Each creature plays a role in this delicate ecosystem. The lake is alive, vibrant, and full of energy. Yet, as summer progresses, the balance begins to shift. The sun rises higher in the sky, and the temperatures climb. The glacier melts faster, but the water levels also begin to change. The lake, once overflowing, starts to recede. Each day brings a new reminder of the cycle that governs this place. The first signs of autumn appear gently. The leaves on the trees change color, transforming from bright greens to warm oranges and reds. The air cools, and the sunlight softens. Visitors notice the shift. The laughter of children by the lake becomes quieter as they sense the change in the season. As the water level drops, small rocks and pebbles emerge along the shore. The lake, which once seemed endless, now reveals its edges. This transformation creates a different kind of beauty. The reflections of the mountains and the water become sharper, more defined. It is a moment of contrast, where the vibrancy of summer meets the calm of autumn. Wildlife begins to adapt. Birds gather in flocks, preparing for their journey south. The frogs retreat to deeper mud, seeking shelter as the temperatures drop. The lake, though still beautiful, starts to settle into a quieter rhythm. Each day brings a new sense of stillness. As autumn deepens, the lake continues its slow retreat. The water level drops further, revealing more of the land beneath. The once bustling shores become quieter. The vibrant life that thrived in summer now prepares for the stillness of winter. The lake transforms into a series of shallow pools, each one a reminder of what once was. The landscape takes on a different mood. The trees, now bare, stand as silent witnesses to the passing season. The air turns crisp, and the days grow shorter. The beauty of this time is bittersweet. The excitement of summer gives way to the calm of autumn. In this quiet, the glacier remains active beneath the surface.
It continues to carve and shape the land, even as the lake fades. The ice holds secrets, waiting for the warmth of spring to bring them back to life. This hidden movement is a vital part of the cycle, a reminder of the power of nature. As winter approaches, the first snowflakes begin to fall. They land softly on the ground, covering the landscape in white. The lake, now almost empty, lies quiet and still. The world feels different, almost magical. The sounds of nature soften, creating a serene silence. People who visit in winter find a beauty that is unique. The mountains, cloaked in snow, stand majestically against the clear blue sky. The icy surface of the lake glimmers in the sunlight, like a hidden treasure. It is a place of calm, inviting reflection and peace. The stillness allows the earth to rest. The glacier, beneath its icy cover, continues to shape the land. The weight of the snow presses down, creating a moment of pause. Nature takes a breath, preparing for the next cycle. As winter deepens, the Swiss Alps transform into a serene wonderland. The landscape, blanketed in thick snow, appears untouched and quiet. Each mountain stands tall, its peaks shimmering in the soft light. The air is crisp and invigorating, carrying the scent of pine and fresh snow. It is a time of stillness where nature takes a moment to rest. Lake Gletsch, now hidden beneath a thick layer of ice, lies in a deep slumber. The surface is smooth and reflective, a giant mirror capturing the beauty of the winter sky. Though the lake is not visible, it is still very much a part of the landscape. Beneath this icy cover, life waits patiently. The glacier continues its slow, unseen movement, pushing and shaping the earth below. As the days pass, the sun begins to rise higher in the sky. The warmth of its rays slowly penetrates the ice. This gentle process brings the first hints of spring. Small streams of water begin to trickle down the mountainsides, weaving through the snow. They carry with them the promise of renewal, flowing toward the lake, eager to fill its empty spaces. With the arrival of spring, the world awakens. The snow melts away, revealing the earth beneath. Trees, once bare, burst into bloom with bright green leaves. Flowers push through the soil, painting the landscape with vibrant colors. The sounds of nature return, filling the air with the sweet songs of birds and the gentle rustle of leaves. As the warm days grow longer, the glacier begins to melt in earnest. Water flows into Lake Gletsch, filling it once more. This process is gradual, yet it carries a sense of urgency. The lake swells, slowly reclaiming its shape and life. Each drop of water brings with it stories from the mountains, rich with minerals and nutrients. The lake, once again, becomes a thriving habitat, supporting a variety of wildlife. People return to witness this transformation. They hike along the trails, eager to see the lake's return. The atmosphere is filled with excitement. Families gather at the shores, children laughing and splashing in the water. The lake, a central part of their joy, sparkles in the sunlight, inviting everyone to enjoy its beauty. As summer approaches, the lake reaches its peak. It is alive with movement and energy. Fish swim freely, and frogs leap along the edges. Insects buzz around, adding to the vibrant ecosystem. The lake is a hub of activity, a place where life thrives in harmony. Yet, as summer progresses, the cycle of change looms on the horizon. The sun rises higher, and the temperatures climb. The glacier, though still a source of life, begins to melt faster. The lake, once full, starts to recede. Each day brings a new reminder of the rhythm of nature. With the arrival of autumn, the vibrant greens fade to warm oranges and reds. The air cools, and the joyful energy of summer gives way to a quieter pace. As the lake shrinks, it reveals the land beneath. The transformation is striking. Rocks and pebbles emerge from the depths, creating new shapes along the shore. The reflections of the mountains become sharper, more defined. This moment, both beautiful and bittersweet, captures the essence of change. Wildlife adapts to the shifting environment. Birds gather in flocks, preparing for their journey south. The frogs seek shelter in the mud, waiting for the warmth to return. The lake, though still beautiful, settles into a quieter rhythm. Each day brings a sense of stillness, a reminder that change is a constant companion in nature. As winter approaches, the first snowflakes fall gently. They land softly on the ground, covering the landscape in white. The lake lies quiet and still beneath its icy cover, waiting patiently for the next cycle to begin. This moment of dormancy holds its own beauty.
inviting reflection and